everyone. Well, it's been a weekend of epicness for the movie Apostasy. The reviews in the UK are they're just enormous. It is so successful. And the guy who wrote it and directed it and is an ex-JW himself, Daniel Kokotajlo, I think I'm now pronouncing it right. Thank you to the reviewer who tried to give me some hints. I know I'm daft. So look, now I often go talk to you about what's going on at XJW Reddit. And as you can see, the director, he is on Reddit. He put this up, I don't know, a couple of hours ago. And he's going to be on Reddit for a while, on and off, and he's going to answer questions. So there you go. You can ask a question or just say, like, thank you. So I'm going to have a quick look at some of the reviews. I'll put links below, as always, so that you can look at them yourself and enjoy them. Just let those reviews roll around your eyeballs. Okay. So, someone has shared again on XJW Reddit, The Spectator, very old standing publication. Great review there for them. So I'll find the link for that, leave that for you below. Good, isn't it? Good. Told you. Hang on, small. So we have the important body known as the British Film Institute. Now, what are they? They're an institute that looks after British films. I worked that one out myself. Anyway, their film of the week is, of course, Apostasy. Seems you can watch it on their player, so I don't know how that works with paying and stuff. But there is a spoiler alert. I've not seen the movie yet, so I'm not going to have a look at that. But I shall put the link for you below. But don't read it all if you've not seen the movie. The New Statesman, Friday. There you can see Suspending Disbelief. They have reviewed the movie. We're seeing this picture a lot of one of the characters set at a table. Very good picture. It really does kind of, like I know exes, you'll be going, I know that feeling. So link will be left for that. And the big issue, North, an interview with Daniel Kokotajlo. Oh, his lips must have been worn out with all these interviews he's given. Big issue is a very interesting concept. I don't know if you have it in other countries, but it's for people who are homeless, and they sell the newspaper on the streets, and they get a profit from that, which they can use to help them. So it's a job that they can do. Paper's very well done, very well regarded, and gives them an income. So it's kind of like us on the street dispatching this newspaper. It's kind of, I guess it's like the Watchtower for grown-ups, you know. And yeah, people actually want the big issue. It's not so many people want the Watchtower publications. Oh, that was ratty, wasn't it? But it's true. That's why they're publishing less. One of the reasons. So there you've got another big article. And if you do see any big issue sellers, you know to support them. And you have the Sunday Independent, an Irish newspaper. Film of the week, Apostasy. Crazy. A lot of people talking about liking the natural, pared down style. There's no nonsense. It does what it needs to do. I'll leave the link to this. I'm getting boring, aren't I? We have Curzon blog. I don't know this blog. I've not had a chance to listen to this interview, but they do have a podcast, and it features the director and writer. We have the Irish Examiner. These links are thanks as well to the people of Reddit. So they're putting this information up for us there. So I'm just trying to put it into a different platform. But you can see with those pictures, bottom right, here we have the review. They got 4 stars out of 5. So as usual, you get the rundown of plot, gripping exploration of unquestioning faith, and a heartbreaking account of the clash between infallible creed and the human instinct to love and nurture. Wow. Subtext, of course, is that of malign patriarchal influence. Ultimately, 3 generations of women discover themselves at the mercy of a belief system that eschews nuance and rides roughshod over the women's finer feelings. I don't agree that Watchtower do that. Kidding. Now you're up more my neck of the woods. Scotsman.com. That's not a Scotsman, that is the newspaper. So they're reviewing, a lot of people are reviewing at the moment, a new Mission Impossible film. And then, of course, we have Apostasy. A lot of people were saying how the writer and director, he's fair and even-handed with for the Jehovah's Witnesses and elders, and is handling the other side compassionately as well. That's really good. These are only some of the reviews, because don't forget, some of the papers will have had different reviews and articles on the film over the past couple of weeks. But look what the Irish Times has put. A ruthless, brilliant evisceration of the cult mentality. Oh my goodness. Heavy, eh? There was something. What did I want to show you? Well, it's got loads of reviews. Oh, that was it. This is scary. Everything else in Daniel Kokotajlo's debut feature is chiseled to icy perfection. If this organization didn't actually exist, the film could easily find itself shelved under psychological horror. Just take that in. So if Watchtower didn't exist, if this was all made up, it would come under psychological horror. It's heavy, isn't it? But it is an acknowledgement of many people's reality at the moment. Sunday Express, British national newspaper, letting you know there that it's 21 degrees centigrade where I'm living. You really need to know that. So the review there, very good again. Apostasy isn't anyone's idea of a feel-good movie. And he's saying, although it's a gritty tragedy about 3 women whose lives are ruined by a religious cult, says, somehow I left the film feeling elated. Faith in British film had just been restored. Says the cult in question, and I don't use this C word lightly, is one that will be familiar to anyone with a doorbell. Talking about inside the Kingdom Hall. So apparently he was saying on the Reddit sub that they did film it in a Kingdom Hall, but the Kingdom Hall had been sold, as they all flipping well are everywhere, and it had been turned into the Kingdom Cafe, so they kind of used it for that. So it was a real hall. Amazing, isn't it? Said it's hard-hitting film, also sympathetic, saying characters are complicated and believable. There you go. Now, the Irish Independent praises the film, gives it a lot of stars. It says 4. I don't know if that's 4 out of 4, or if it's 4 out of 5. But sort of very inaccurate. Talking about, remember those, it's saying here, remember those guys with cheap suits, neat haircuts, used to ring your doorbell in the 80s, always 2 of them. They were always American. He's saying that they were the J-dubs, and nothing got mixed up with the Mormons, my dear. Especially the American accents. But never mind, yeah, easy to mix up, we understand that. But then does talk about the Watchtower starting as a doomsday cult in 1880s Pennsylvania, and says that it's a worldwide faith with a following in excess of 20 million souls. Where did that figure come from? Whoa, I think someone has been invading Tony Morris's dreams and plucked that out of his dreams. Yeah, you can imagine Tony at night dreaming, yeah, 20 million, see, got 20 million left, all follow me, see. So there you have it.
It's Tight Pants Tony.